VDM calls for military intervention on Wike'S forceful acquisition of land from FCT residents. Popular social media influencer Martin Vincent Otte, a very dark one, has called for the intervention of Nigerian army over some Wike'S forceful acquisition of land from residents of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). Is that going to be possible? VDM made the call in a post on his TikTok handle on Wednesday. The influencer, who was present at one of the seized residents purportedly belonging to the late retired military personnel, disclosed how Wike revoked the land ownership from the deceased family while allegedly allocating it to a firm managing his hotel in Port Harcourt, and the minority leader of that House of Representatives with new R of O. These people have been here since 1984 when they have allocated this land to them. They have the papers and all the legal documents, and Wike woke up one morning and said he has revoked the land, that it is vacant. How can you just say you revoke land? As per who you be? You be God Almighty. Only God has the power to revoke something, but you will be coming and saying you are revoking. And I know that God does not share his glory with anybody. This man needs to feel the wrath of God, because the way he behaves as if he's one small God from where I don't know. Now he has allocated it to Saravena Nigeria Limited, which they contacted them, but they are not in existence. The same Saravena are allegedly the people that are currently managing Wike's hotel in Port Harcourt. The other person that have a big share in the whole of this thing is the head and the leader of the minority in the House of Representatives, Kingsley Chinda, VDM said. Maybe he wants to open a hotel in Abuja as well. At least he has one in Rivers. Then he should have another one in Abuja. Probably that's what he wants to do. And now using the Chinda as a cover-up, say, do as if you are the one that is buying the land, or do as if you are the one I'm allocating the land to. But deep down inside of me, we know that I am the owner. The hotel name too, they would have chosen it, and everything will be in Wike's name, but there will be a way to do it that they will think it is Kingsley Chinda that bought the land. Very wicked set of people. Very wicked. You send people out of their apartments, they have legal documents, and you are sending them away because you are the minister. He called on the military to intervene in the unjust hijack of the land, which belonged to the late retired military personnel, who he claimed was the first cadet of the Nigerian Defense Academy. I'm calling on the Nigerian Army, Navy, and Air Force because what is happening here today is injustice. Big one. Why I'm calling on you people is that the person that owns this land with legal documents passed on just 4 years ago. It is his family, people, and a whole community that are living here. This man was the first cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy. If this can happen to him after he passed, as his service, this is a man that carried bullets in his body for years before he passed on. If it can happen to him, you that is a current colonel, general, whatever, but cannot open your mouth to talk against this injustice that Wike wants to do here, tomorrow will be your turn, yes. If you cannot talk about it now, probably one day you will die, and then they will go to your family house and revoke your land or revoke your house and say, oh, you can no longer live here again because I'm the minister, I can revoke something. So they better talk out and speak out. They better talk. Now you are still searching, sacrificing for your country. You don't have time for your own kids. You are just buying this and that for them. Then Wike or one person will just come and dispose them for no reason. Yes. So you better speak up and fight. There are some things that you need to fight for. You're sacrificing yourself for the country, really. Because these people are sacrificing themselves. They go to war fronts and some of them do not come back. And then their families are thrown into mourning. And then somebody will now still come and say, I'm revoking your land. It does not belong to you. How? From where to where? Then Wike or one person will just come and dispose them for no reason because he wants the place for himself. This is not done. Injustice to one is injustice to all, VDM said. First time, I'm agreeing. No. K. James says, don't disturb yourself about Wike. Very soon, Wike will be known as late Wike. Okay, now. Gary Rose says, VDM, no go too far. What is it? It should not go too far. It should not go too far. How? We are too scared of these politicians in this country. It should not take us anywhere. We need to start coming outside to talk. What is it taking too far there now? What has it said that is taking it too far? It's telling the military to intervene. Has it gone too far? No. Because the people that own this case, they are military personnel. So, obviously, they should put their mouth. Because if not, the same thing might happen to their children as well. So they should reason it very well and better wake up and say something. Felix Ibudu says the man is extremely heartless and wicked. As in that wicked that is his name, it is short form for wicked because he's so wicked and heartless. He doesn't care about anybody. He just does things because he's a minister. Nobody can tell me what to do. I can do anything I want and get away with it. Pauline Adike says if the military cannot defend the memory and legacy of one of their own, though late, then it's a big shame, a really big shame if they cannot speak out and do something about this thing. They want to throw his wife and children outside. It can happen to you too. Because tomorrow is not promised for anybody. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. So tomorrow you might not be here again. And then what happens to your family? What is the fate of your family for a land that you acquired legally? And somebody will say, no, they want to revoke it because they want to use the land. Probably he has been eyeing the place and say, yeah, this place is a good location for a hotel. He wants to build a hotel and then you send them out. So they really need to talk. If they don't talk, it's a really big shame. Ashley Michael says, wicked that have not seen anything, a bloody civilian that have the mind to challenge a military officer family. Policies have spoiled the Nigerian army. Collins Kuma says, VDM, you should better join policies. Not everything you could put mouth. Why won't he put mouth? Why won't he put mouth? Because people are refusing to talk. The ones that refuse to talk, you try to shut them up. I say it's that Nigerians, sometimes they are not fighting for. Nigeria never happened to you because if you were the ones in the shoe of these people and then there's nobody fighting for you, there's nobody supporting you and say, well, go and solve your issues by yourself. Because they say they should not put mouth in everything. So they will not put mouth in your case too if you have issues. And then you now know how it feels not to have anybody to fight for you, to fight on your behalf. You will know how it feels. Focus on other aspects we are praising you of. Fighting pastors for tithing and the bad scammers scamming people. So politicians too are not worth fighting for. Because I don't know what you are saying, Collins Kuma. What are you saying? You can't be everywhere. You will lose the interest we have in you. Now you Sabi, if you want to lose interest now. Stephen says this wicked is wicked. You are like very wicked, very, very wicked person. Andrew Uwalaka says wicked should be advised to tread with caution to avoid his wife not to cry the way we saw that widow cried. And some of us were really touched. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This one looks like a threat. Do you have anything that you want to do to him? Ken says, do we still have real military in this country? I doubt that. If we do, Nigeria won't be passing through all of this. So even the military, they've been bought over because on a normal day, they should have taken over this country. Because we are not in any democracy. This is not democracy. Let's military come and take over. And let us know that we are in a military regime. It is better that way. So this military needs to talk about this injustice against one of their member. Even though he is late, they really still need to fight for him because that same thing that happened to him might also happen to you as well if you refuse to speak up. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.